Principles of Management. What comes to your mind when you hear this course name? Let me tell my opinion. I thought it would be a boring HR course where some professor will teach some boring concepts related to management and team bonding and all these things. But what actually we experience is completely different. We never learn the concepts through the books. We always learn through various kinds of activities that were performed in the class. Have you ever imagined that a Principles of Management class starts with a video? The video which states that break the rules, break the boundaries of the education. I never imagined it, but I experienced it in our POM class. We were shown that video and we all were really amazed after seeing that video. This is how the teaching methodology of Dr. Mandi goes in it. He never taught us concepts that are present in books, but he made it sure that we always learn the concepts through the various sort of activities that he conducted in our class. He taught us everything, either it will be related to team bonding, motivation, problem solving skills, or goal setting, or organization structure. Whatever it is present in the Principles of Management textbook, we learn through it, but not through the so-called theory definitions, but through practical applications. After the song in the first session, he taught us how different kinds of managers are there in the real world and what do they do and how they really estimate the goals and how they really treat their employees. He told about the theory X and theory Y sort kind of managers. He gave a detailed explanation of what each kind of manager does, and finally asked us to decide what kind of manager we want to become in future. And of course, and obvious, it made us thought provoking throughout the class. On the next session, he asked some of the students to build a tower. He asked the students to set the goal for themselves, and he also asked the rest of the students to set the goals for them. Once they are actually done with the goals, once they are actually done with building the tower process, then we realized that what they actually performed is far less than what the goal we have set. Then I came to understand that the goals which we set for our lives are far below than what we can actually achieve. And in the similar fashion, the goals which we set for our fellow persons which are working below us are far below than what they really can achieve. The role of the manager plays the major role of the manager plays in setting the goal. If the manager is able to analyze what a fellow person can do, what a colleague can do, and set the goal accordingly, then the project can do wonders, and the company can do wonders, and the company can achieve excellence. And excellence is what every company strives for. Then he taught about how excellence can be achieved. He said that excellence can be achieved through effectiveness and efficiency. Efficiency is what every engineer has. It is doing the work at the right time, and effectiveness is what an MBA should develop. Effectiveness is doing the right thing and doing the thing right. This is the major difference between efficiency and effectiveness. But when both of these two combined, we can achieve excellence, which is for which every organization is striving for. The the other activity which we did in our class is valley crossing exercise. There are we were showed a cartoon where three people are crossing a valley, and we are asked to enact the same thing in the class. A lots of things will come under valley crossing exercise. A proper planning will come under valley crossing exercise. Everything, even the distance between the two persons, from the distance between the two persons to the length of the rod, everything should be planned very effectively to cross a valley. The other thing which we observe is proper communication between each and every member in the team, each and every three members. That is one of the primary importance in valley crossing. And the other thing which we thought is each and every person is equally important in an organization or to build a work. This made us realize that teamwork is very important and plays a very effective role in succeeding in any organization or in succeeding in any work. And he showed us a video about which shows that there are three monks and how they solved the problem which existed among themselves. It was really an excellent video which shows how the three monks solved their problems. This really explained the problem solving skills and which made us think much more better about the problem solving skills. And in many corporate world scenarios, we will not be given the problem. The major task of our manager is to identify what the problem actually is. And we did this through removing the ring exercise. In the removing the ring exercise, we contributed at most 80% of the time to identify what the problem is. Once the problem is identified, then we got the solution very easily. As I already said, effectiveness and efficiency are both required to achieve excellence. Since we the engineers also already have the efficiency to do the work, now we are getting effectiveness to do the work. So we the engineers who are pursuing the MBA in NITI can definitely achieve excellence. Finally, I would like to conclude that the Principles of Management course which we had in NITI is really an awesome experience, and which is thought provoking and which will be remembered throughout the rest of our lives in various practical scenarios which we undergo in the near future. Thank you.